Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some pretty interesting information to go over. We have new mystery gifts that have been announced for Scarlet and Violet. We have some major Nintendo updates to take a look at. And we also have some Legend ZA rumors as well. There's a lot of things to break down and get into today. So if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, let's go over yet another mystery gift that has been announced for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Feel like we're getting these every single weekend now, but we're carrying on with a new Porygon 2 mystery gift. So we've got HDvee here tweeting out saying, HDvee update, the next Pokemon Scarlet and Violet distribution has been announced. A Porygon 2 based on Nils Dunlop's Porygon 2 will be distributed during the Pokemon North America International Championships livestream on the 7th of June through to the 9th of June. So we have the Talonflame on the 1st of June, we have the Porygon 2 on the 7th of June, and we've just had the Quaxly as well, which is available until November. So we're getting mystery gifts literally like every week. It's a bit wild. This isn't the best though. We have had Porygon 2 mystery gifts in the past. Would have much rather had their like Ursaluna or something like that they used on the team, but either way, it's still a free mystery gift. It's going to be competitive, it's going to be in a cherish ball, and it's definitely worth redeeming. It's probably going to be a limited time one as well. Usually when they're announced during these championships, you can only get it during that weekend, so you'll have to get this one pretty quick. Of course, as soon as we get the mystery gift code, I'll let you guys know about it in a video, but either way, that is something that is going to be happening very, very soon. Moving on, we do also have the new Pokemon Go Community Day event kind of dates. We have HDvee here tweeting out saying, HDvee update, the next season's Pokemon Go community days have been revealed. So we don't know what the Pokemon are, we just know what the dates are going to be. So on that same weekend where you're going to be able to claim a Porygon 2, we also have a community day on the 9th of June, which is the Sunday. We then also have a classic community day on the 22nd of June, which is a Saturday. We also have another community day on the 21st of July, which is a Sunday. And then we also have another community day on the 31st of August, which is a Saturday. I'm assuming one of these, not the classic, is going to be Popplio. It's probably going to be the 9th of June because we have had Rowlet and Litten in recent community days. So we are expecting Popplio to be around very, very soon. It's not going to be a classic community day, obviously. So it's either going to be the 9th of June or it's probably going to be the 21st of July. But either way, we are most likely going to be seeing a Popplio community day there. Interesting to see what the classic is going to be. The last one was it Chansey or Bellsprout or whatever? I don't really know. But either way, those are all of the upcoming community day dates for Pokemon Go. Moving on, we have some pretty big Pokemon, we have pretty big Nintendo updates to go over before we go over the Pokemon rumors. But we have some pretty insane information today, which is very good for the Nintendo Switch 2, and maybe even the Nintendo Switch as well. But news broke today of Nintendo announcing their acquisition of HDvee Entertainment. So they were responsible for porting many games to the Switch, like Mortal Kombat 1 and Hogwarts Legacy. Nintendo now has a studio that will help port more 3D or third-party games to the Nintendo Switch. We also have Stealth here saying Nintendo brought them from Embracer, probably for a massive discount, thinking they can get them constant work for porting games to the Nintendo Switch 2. Grezzo has historically remade and remastered first-party Nintendo games, but this seems like the intent is different. This was unexpected. So this is really, really good information in regards to the Nintendo Switch 2, because we know that we're going to be getting a lot of ports for the Nintendo Switch 2 when the console does drop. Obviously, we're going to get new games as well, but we're also going to get a lot of ports. There's obviously been heavily rumored that Breath of the Wild is going to get a remaster or a port. We're probably going to get a port for Scarlet and Violet, and probably a lot of other games as well. And them kind of acquiring a company that specializes in third-party kind of ports and first-party ports only makes that kind of claim stronger that we're going to get a lot of more of these like remakes and ports and stuff for the Nintendo Switch 2, and maybe even for the Nintendo Switch as well. So Pokemon games are also a potential for that. Again, unlikely because they'll go for other kind of ports and stuff, but you know, Game Freak may be like, look, we don't want to port this game because it's going to take up too much time or whatever. You guys can do it. So maybe we do get ports for the like Game Boy games or whatever. Maybe even Colosseum, Gales of Darkness. I know that is a game that a lot of people want to see ported. But yeah, it's more so going to be for the maybe like Zelda games or, you know, Mario games or whatever. But either way, third-party games as well as the first-party games are also going to be heavily ported onto the Switch 2. So this is really, really good news. We have a bit more information about this as well on Go Nintendo tweet, saying the group has been responsible for many Switch ports. So today, Nintendo of Japan have announced that they have acquired HDvee Entertainment from Embracer. In today's modern games industry, acquisitions are abundant by all of the major publishers save for Nintendo, so whenever they do actually lay down the cash to snap up a studio, it always turns heads. While Shiver Entertainment did develop Scribblenauts Showdown in the past, the team's main focus has been on porting third-party titles to the Switch, such as Hogwarts Legacy, Mortal Kombat 11, and Mortal Kombat 1. According to Nintendo's notice of acquisition, Shiver's directive will remain very much the same under their banner, with the goal being to secure high-level resources for porting and developing software titles. You can read their full statement down below. So, purpose of acquisition: Shiver is a video game development company that develops software for multiple platforms, including Nintendo Switch. Since its establishment in 2012, Shiver has partnered with publishers and developers through commissions for large-scale title development, and recently has worked on porting and developing software titles such as Hogwarts Legacy and Mortal Kombat 1. Nintendo will acquire 100% of the outstanding shares of Shiver and made it a wholly owned subsidiary. By welcoming Shiver's experienced and accomplished development team, Nintendo aims to secure high-level resources for porting and developing software titles. Going forward, even after it becomes a part of the Nintendo Group, Shiver's focus will remain the same, continuing commissions that port and develop software for multiple platforms, including Nintendo Switch. The acquisition will be completed pending satisfaction of all relevant customary dosing conditions. So they've even confirmed here that they're going to be porting stuff on the Nintendo Switch as well. They will be doing it for the Switch 2. Obviously, they're not going to say that because they still haven't really said anything about the Switch 2. But the fact that they're including the Nintendo Switch as well, it's just good to know. Like, we're going to get ports of 3D games, probably ports of third-party games, probably ports of first-party games as well. Really, really good news coming out of this for Nintendo today. And we also have Wario talking about this as well, saying Nintendo acquires Shiver Entertainment from Bracer. Shiver's focus will remain the same. Shiver recently worked on porting and developing Hogwarts Legacy and Mortal Kombat 1. And there's a little bit more information about it as well, like the name and, you know, everything about it and the purpose of the acquisition and stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. This is really exciting because it's just like seemingly just loads of subsidiary companies just popping up now. Obviously, we've got Pokemon Works. We're getting this now as well. It's just looking more and more strong for the Nintendo Switch 2. It looks like they're really just going in all guns blazing for this new console. So, yeah, really, really happy about all of this. But let me know your thoughts on this. Are there any third-party games that you are hoping that get ported onto the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2? Because they might be now with this new acquisition. But let me know your thoughts on all of that. And, of course, what do you think the community days are going to be? And also, make sure to redeem this mystery gift when it goes live. But, of course, we'll let you know about that. So, that's all of the news. Let's move on to the rumors of the day. And we have a big one for the next Pokemon Presents, and also some upcoming things as well that are going to be happening in the Pokemon community and the Pokemon space. So this was posted on the 13th of May, and it's obviously posted on 4chan, so as always, take it with a grain of salt. You never know if it's true or not until, you know, it is confirmed, but most likely going to be false. But either way, they say upcoming announcements and recent news. So, Pokemon Presents planned for the 7th of August. Haven't heard anything about other presentations before it, so yeah, I mean, it's a weird one because we know we're getting a Nintendo Direct next month in June, which is not far away at all. Maybe we aren't going to get a Presents in the same month as that because obviously it would be all about the Nintendo Direct. And especially if we get Pokemon stuff in the Nintendo Direct as well, we're even less likely to get a Pokemon Presents because the Pokemon stuff would have been in that. And I don't think that they're going to be like Legend ZA and stuff in like, there's not going to be anything like that in it because this Nintendo Direct is just for Switch games this year. And obviously Legend ZA is coming out next year. So yeah, there's not going to be any Legend ZA stuff in that. But if we are going to get any like ports or anything like that, then it very well could be in the Nintendo Direct because that is going to be something that the Nintendo Switch is going to have in the latter half of 2024. But either way, apparently the Presents is going to be on the 7th of August. Recent news, some of them will be in the Presents, others will be announced sooner. Expect some projects to remain unannounced until late 2024 next year. So these are the upcoming events that are apparently going to be happening for this kind of like Pokemon Presents and also Pokemon News as well. So, upcoming Pokemon Masters, Professor Sada and Koraidon, Professor Turo and Miraidon, Master Sync Pairs, and we've also got Arven and Mabostiv Sync Pair, announcement trailer on the 28th of May. So, that isn't long to wait at all. We are obviously on the, well, I'm recording this on the 21st of May today. It's probably going to go up on like the 22nd or 23rd or whatever. So we won't have long to wait at all for the 28th. The 28th is next Tuesday, so it's actually a week today that I'm recording this. So yeah, I mean, they probably just like drop a trailer about it or something like that, as they usually do. We also have Pokemon Unite Ceruledge trailers June the 9th and the 12th of June. We've got Ho-Oh planned for August. So we'd have two Ceruledge trailers on the 9th and 12th of June. I don't really see the point in that. They may as well just drop one big trailer. Then we also have Ho-Oh planned for August. I can't really see Ho-Oh being a playable character. But then again, we've got like Mewtwo and stuff, so maybe you never know. But either way, Ceruledge trailer 9th and 12th of June. The Pokepark Kanto. So Yomiuri's Land's Pokepark proof of concept trailer in development, scheduled for August, likely in the present. So yeah, that whole Pokepark Kanto thing was something that was announced relatively recently in the last couple of months. And basically it's going to be, well, we don't really know. I mean, it wasn't really announced. It was kind of like trademarked or something. So they still haven't announced it yet. So that and Pokemon Works, we know are a thing because of the trademarks and stuff, but they haven't actually announced it themselves yet. So that may get announced in the next present. So a lot of people were hoping that something like that might get announced in the February presents, but obviously we didn't get a lot of stuff in that, which was unfortunate because it was Pokemon Day. But either way, that is something I could definitely see getting announced in the next Pokemon present. So in development, unannounced. So Pokemon Horizons movie in development since last year, planned to release summer 2025. So yeah, this is potentially when we might be seeing that new mythical Pokemon and stuff that a lot of people have been talking about. The Riddler Coup has been kind of like teasing and stuff in the past. I am expecting a movie next year. I don't think it will happen this year now, unless we get like an announcement soon, like over the next month, and then it's released like later on in the year. It's probably going to be summer 2025 or spring 2025, whatever. And hopefully we do get a new mythical Pokemon in that. I don't think it'll be about Pecharum because we got the DLC that kind of explained that. I think if we do get a new movie and it's a new mythical Pokemon, it will be all about that Pokemon. But yeah, either way, new Pokemon movie apparently happening on the horizon. So we've got Pokepark Kalos, Pokepark Galar, Pokepark Paldea. Negotiations are still going on for the location of the parks. Pokepark Galar to be located at a future Universal Studios in the UK. Pokepark Paldea location on debate between Madrid and also Portaventura. Haven't heard anything about Pokepark Kalos. So, in fact, I think Pokepark Kanto was announced and then the rest of them were trademarked or something like that. I remember something, it was quite a while ago actually. I said about 2 months, but it might have been longer than that. But yeah, I think Pokepark Kanto was actually announced. But yeah, the rest of them were also trademarked as well or something like that. Something similar to that. So yeah, they may also get announced as well on locations and stuff as well. Could also, you know, happen in the next Pokemon Presents, which again, would hopefully be a big one. The last Presents was only like 12 minutes long or something, so hopefully, I don't even think it was actually that. I think it was like 7 minutes. It wasn't very long. So hopefully the next one will be like much longer than that and be like double digits. Pokemon TCG Pocket release scheduled for summer. Again, that is coming out this year. We just don't actually have an exact date yet. The first 9 card sets are in development, 1 for each gen. Bi-monthly releases, set names subject to change. So Genetic Apex, Sacred Guardians, Titans Awakened, Dimension Clash, Draconid Dynasty, Balance Break, Hidden Cosmos, Eternal Legacy, and Forgotten Paradise. So apparently there's going to be a card set for each generation, and they're also going to be released bi-monthly. And again, I'm expecting this to drop probably this summer. Like, if we do get a Presents around August, I reckon they will announce the release date to be like around that time as well. Not that they'll shadow drop it, but they might be like, oh, beta's coming out soon for it or something like that, because I don't really expect this to come out all the way late in 2024. I think this is going to be like a game in the summer. Not necessarily that it's a summer game, obviously, but I just think it'll release around that time for the kind of mobile stuff. Anyway, Pokemon Legends EA trailer planned for August will show gameplay. I'm assuming this is going to be in the Presents as well. We'll show gameplay, starters, and introduce the story. Again, Riddler Coup has said that the starters are going to be revealed very, very soon. I think it's pretty obvious. Like, you just have to use a little bit of common sense. The next trailer is probably going to contain the starters for Legends EA, whether that is the Generation 6 starters, whether it's completely different starters like we had in Legends Arceus. We'll have to wait and see, but they are apparently going to be revealed very, very soon, and they're definitely going to be revealed this year at some point. And also, they say the starters are Piplup, Snivy, and Litten. And again, those are 3 of the starters that a lot of people are expecting to see. I mean, Piplup and Snivy, people have kind of, I guess, locked in. Like, they are the most likely water and grass type Pokemon that we're going to see for the starters. The fire Pokemon is a little bit up in the air. It could be Litten, Scorbunny, Torchic. But yeah, for some reason, a lot of people are just locked in for Piplup and Snivy. I mean, they make the most sense. Obviously, Piplup for Napoleon. Snivy has a lot of French connotations. But yeah, the fire type starter is a little bit all over the place. But could be something completely different. We could get like Chikorita, Mudkip, and I don't know, Charmander or something like that. Like, we don't know. But it could be just 3 random ones. It could be these 3. It could be the Generation 6 starters. I still think it's going to be the Generation 6 starters, and they'll get Mega Evolutions as well. But that's just kind of my thoughts about it. The story involves frequent time travel between the past and future of Lumiose. Again, it's likely going to be set in the past, but being able to transport between the past and future would be a really cool kind of like game concept, especially because we're confined to the city. I feel like being able to go back and forward in time would allow more kind of I guess more construction and like completely different things for the city, because you're seeing it in 2 different time periods. So like different Pokemon would appear and anything like that. No further details or release date, late 2025 release window. So obviously this was posted before Riddler-Coup came out and said all of the stuff about Generation 10 and the starters and obviously Legends ZA. And he did say that, you know, it wasn't going to be released early 2025. That doesn't mean it was going to be released late, but it most likely means that. So, you know, I guess it gives a tiny bit more validity to this rumor, if you want to call it that. There's also a synchro bond mechanic that allows the player to play as their Pokemon to explore the city. That might be the gameplay shown in the trailer. So, yeah, I mean, I think that could also be something that we see in this game, because the trailer did kind of revolve around following Pikachu running around. We did just get the synchro kind of machine in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, so we could have a little bit of a hint to that. But then, yeah, I mean, I could see that being a thing in the Legends ZA game, where we actually play as our Pokemon. There will be one new mythical Pokemon for Scarlet and Violet releasing alongside the movie. It looks like a yellow bird with crystals. So, again, we are hoping that we're going to get another new mythical for Generation 9, and it's not just Pecharunt. A lot of people think it's going to be that gorilla Pokemon that we went over recently. Could be a yellow bird with crystals, no idea. But hopefully, yeah, a new mythical is revealed in the next Pokemon Scarlet and Violet movie. Anyway, though, that's going to be everything for this movie. Everything for this video. I don't mind this rumor, to be fair. There's a lot of really cool stuff in it. There's obviously no announcement about a game this year, which we're kind of now, I guess, kind of steering towards because of what Riddler-Coup has said recently. But there's a lot of stuff to look forward to, and obviously we only have to wait to the 28th of May. And if we do get those sync pairs announced on that date, then this very well could be true. So it's not like we have to wait very long at all. So yeah, we'll see that. I mean, if that's true, then everything else is probably true, because it's got to be quite a decent guess to get that announcement trailer of the actual synchro pairs and stuff. And then if that's true, and then we get to the 9th of June and we also get a Ceruledge update, then you could like to think that everything else is also true. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on that and everything that we did cover in today's video. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new. Let's try and hit 50 likes, yeah, ring the notification bell. And until next time, have a great rest of your day, and peace.